Hi there, I'm Nikki. I'm Principal of Animal Magic Training, and I'm also founder, formulator and master herbalist at Norfolk Organics and Anisentia. I'm a Druid as well, and I'd like to introduce the forthcoming season and give you a little bit of information about Imbolc or Imbolc. Now, I've been a Druid for around 30 years now, and for the last 17 years I've facilitated a Druid Grove here in Norfolk. We have still the same original members as when I founded the Druid Grove, so we're really quite lucky. We've got people from all walks of life as members of the Grove. So I'd like to speak a little about Imbolc or Imbolc, which is the forthcoming festival or the forthcoming part of the Wheel of the Year, which arises around the end of January, the beginning of February, but we mark it as the 1st of February. So Imbolc is one of the quarter days, and that basically means that it comes after 40 days after one of the equinoxes. So after the winter solstice on the 21st of December, Imbolc will arise, and it's one of my favourite times of the year because we know that we're moving out of the heaviness of winter. We're saying goodbye to the Hag goddess or the winter Kaliak goddess, and we're making way for Bridget, which Bridget is a lighter hearted goddess. She's the goddess of renewal, the goddess of craft, the goddess of healing, and the goddess of creation. So she will ignite and spark creative desires within each and every one of us. Now, in Ireland, the ancient people used to have pilgrimages and set off walking in a sunwise direction to the holy wells in Bridget's name. And around Ireland there are lots of holy wells in name of bride, Bridget, Brigid, and these people set off with flaming torches of light and brightness and walked in a sunwise direction around the actual well. Bridget is the goddess also of livestock, so many of these people took healing water or the holy water from Bridget's well to bless their livestock with. And offerings of thanks, giving thanks to the energy of Bridget, were left on bushes near to the holy well sites as a thanks and an offering for her healing energy towards any livestock ailments through the coming seasons. Now, in Cornwall, which is very much of a pagan land and where the seasons and the Wheel of the Year is still celebrated by many, they believed that there were plants associated with Bridget or Bride, and two of them were dandelion and figwort. And they believed that if applied miraculously to the skin, they would heal scalds and burns and take any aches and pains in the physical body away because of the associations with healing of Bridget. Now, in Scotland, the cow is actually associated with Bridget, and it's her animal familiar, if you like. It's also said that adders actually leave their nest around this time of year, around the 1st of February and Imbolc. And also in relation to weather, if it's a sunny Imbolc, it's said that we'll have snow by May. So let's hope that it's really dull. Now, we're in the Ogham tree or the Ogham tree of Lewis, which is also known as Rowan. Ogham or Ogham is an alphabet system used with the Druids, and I'm heavily into this for lots of different reasons, which I'll speak about in another video. But it doesn't move out of February until around the 18th, and then we move into Ash. This time of year, it's very good for sharing and community, and although it's igniting certain things within you, to share a passion and a fire about your hopes and your ambitions and how you want to move forwards can be very good to share this energy with others. One of the simplest ways is to get some seed trays, some seed, a bag of compost, the earth. Put your hands in the earth, pot up the seed trays, plant your seeds, and speak about what your hopes and aims and achievements that you want to manifest within 2019 at this time of the year. Sharing with the community is fantastic, and this is one of the reasons I love my Druid Grove, because sometimes in today's society we can become rather disjointed and disconnected from others, and we need a shared energy to empower ourselves and to move us forwards. So a simple thing like planting seeds with friends, like-minded friends, can be all that's needed to help compound your thoughts and your manifestations for that year. Another way is to bake something and to share that with friends. So I'm going to give you one quick recipe. I'm always baking flapjack because I think it's quite healthy, but it's one of the things that I enjoy eating because I don't have that much of a sweet tooth. But my flapjack recipe for this time of year, so it's a fiery Imbolc flapjack, is 250 grams of organic rolled oats, 70 grams of sugar, and that can be any sugar or even a sugar substitute, 125 grams of goat's butter, or you can use vegan butter, a couple of tablespoons of golden syrup, but you can substitute this for maple syrup, or something that's going to bind the oats together, so anything that you might have in your cupboard. And I always add, at this time of year, a handful of organic, unsweetened or sweetened with apple juice, cranberries, and a handful of dried, organic, sulphur-free apricots. To go the whole hog, if you know that your friends or yourself likes it, you can also add a tablespoon of ginger, so powdered ginger, or some cinnamon, or even half and half if you like. And obviously you need to get all this melted and mixed together quite thoroughly, and in a lined baking tray spread it out and pop into the oven for around 12 to 16 minutes at about, I think, 160, 170, and see how that comes out. And you do actually need to cut it while it's still within the tray so it can set nicely in equal squared pieces. So I hope this has shed a little bit of light on the season of use milk or Imbolc or Imbolc, and things that you can do and what the season is associated with at this time of year. But I'll be doing many more videos of my life as a Druid, and you can follow me on www.adruidslife.com, and I give details of what my life is basically as a living Druid. So if you're interested in that sort of thing, give us a follow. With lots of love from myself. Goodbye.